What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. I did not make a video yesterday just because they were tiny games, tiny slates. No reason to do a video when there's a whole bunch of different tiny slates. On tomorrow's, which is the one I'm doing right now, I'm going to be doing the main one starting at 12 o'clock lunchtime, which is why I'm recording it now. And I'm going to do one in the later slate too. I'll show you guys as I'm doing this which slates I'm doing this in. Let's get right into the 12. Appreciate everybody who bought a DFS squad shirt. They're shipping out in a few days. We killed it in NFL. We killed it in the NBA lineups. In the NFL, if I wouldn't have overthought the situation and thought, oh, game flow, Patriots are going to get up, LeGarrette Blount's going to run it 20 plus times, then we would have done great. We would have been able to play Deion Lewis, and we would have done even better. But I'll take that. That's on me. We all should have still cashed. We cashed in NBA tonight. We cashed in NFL, man. We're cashing in everything. Let's get right into this lineup at 12 o'clock. Now, at point guard, we have John Wall. He plays Portland tough every time. We got Jeff Teague against New Orleans, which is a matchup I love. We got Antetokounmpo against Philly. He just played 40 minutes, though, so be careful with that. We got C.J. McCollum against Washington. Decent matchup. Bradley Beal is a decent defender, though, so keep that in mind. But I wouldn't. It doesn't lower his value too much. Drew Holiday against the Pacers is great. They give up a lot. Derrick Rose just played yesterday against Atlanta. Again, he's against Atlanta this time, which is a great matchup. This game's going to be high scoring. It's going to be back to back. The only possibility of a blowout would be on Atlanta's side because Atlanta's just much better than New York, I feel. But hey, we'll see what happens. I don't think it is going to be a blowout. It's in the Garden. Derrick Rose is a decent option if you want to take a risk because he just played. Who knows how many minutes he'll play. He should at least get 30 minutes, which should equal out to about 40 fantasy points, hopefully. But we don't know if he'll show up to the game or not. That's the problem there. Dennis Schroeder against New York is a good matchup. Elfrid Payton against Denver is a bit of a risk. Elfrid Payton's real up and down, but Denver is one of the worst teams against point guards. Mudai sucks. He sucks at defending, man. All point guards are smashing him. Now, Brogdon against Philly is a great play. We'll get to him in the shooting guard area. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm really liking my favorite play is Jeff Teague against New Orleans. I really like that play. You know what, though? I'm going to put him at the other guard spot. I'm going to go ahead and put Damian Lillard in here. I feel like this is going to be a good game, man. McCollum might struggle a little bit. Beal's got decent defense. McCollum could possibly struggle a little bit to the point where Lillard ends up having to be the main man there. So I like Lillard against Washington or Wall against Portland. Either one of those point guards against each other. I like both of them the most. Tyreek Evans has been solid. He had a bit of a down game last time. He came out of nowhere in like the fourth quarter and did good. But he was very slow that game. If he would have been doing that the whole game, he would have been fine. But whatever. We have Jody Meeks. Now, Fournier is questionable to play. Now, I'm going Jody Meeks right here. But this is only if Fournier does not play, guys. Against Denver is a juicy matchup. This is only if Fournier does not play, but this is definitely what I want to go with. Make sure you wake up early tomorrow. Make sure you go through all your stuff. Make sure you get everything done because it starts at 12. The first game's at 12 o'clock, at least Central Time. So whatever time zone you are in, make sure you got it before lock. Small forward. I really like Jabari Parker. I like Antetokounmpo, like I said in the point guard section. Carmelo should be okay against Atlanta. I like that because Atlanta, small forward, Cephalosha, Kent Bazemore, they're decent defenders. They are good defenders, but they're not Paul Millsap good. So at least he won't have to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they play it, Atlanta could switch their D up certain ways. But, I like Carmelo against Atlanta, even with that fourth-ranked overall next to him. Paul George against New Orleans is a good matchup. Jabari Parker against Philly is a great matchup. Now, Otto Porter might be out, guys, so keep watch on that. If he's out, play Markieff Morris, guys. Make sure you play Markieff Morris. Now, Tyreek Evans is still way too cheap, man. At 5,400, I love Tyreek Evans' price, and he's against the Pacers, who are bad against shooting guards. We got Anthony Davis, who is going to smash the Pacers, guys. But do I want to pay that price? Has been my question this whole time, this whole year. Like, it's hard for me to pay up on Anthony. You guys know I mostly fade him. Okay, but he has that potential to put up 70, so I like him. Joel Embiid against Milwaukee, I love it. Paul George against New Orleans, like it. Paul Millsap against New York is the play I'm going with. New York is missing Porzingis, so I definitely like that play. Now, at center, I love this play, guys. I'll start at the top, work my way down. Of course, we got Anthony Davis, good matchup. Joel Embiid, good. Jokic, great matchup against Orlando. Miles Turner against New Orleans, good matchup. Dwight Howard against New York, man. Dwight Howard has been smashing New York, guys. He's been smashing New York. Like, this, both games that he's played against them this year has gotten, like, I think 48 plus fantasy points, and at the price for 7,000, that's good, man. That's good. I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? That's over 5 times value. I'm happy with it, man. So let's go ahead and stack that. At the guard spot, we got 17,000 left to go. Like I told you guys, I like Brogdon against Philly. I really like that. Now, let's go down here to utility. I mentioned somebody earlier to you, and I think I am okay with taking the risk. Elfrid Payton against Denver. I honestly think I'm okay with taking that risk in this game, guys. It's such a good matchup. I really like Aminu. Now, if you guys want to take a sleeper, Porzingis' backup, Kuzminskas. I know I just fucked his name up. I shouldn't even have tried. But Mr. K is going against Atlanta. Not the best matchup, but his opportunity is great. Okay, with Porzingis out last game, he played 30 minutes. He got 32.5 fantasy points against Chicago, which is not bad at all. Okay, that's great. He played 30 minutes. I like it. If you want to take a sleeper, go him. You know what? In this lineup, I'm going to go ahead and put him in there, okay? Now, I'm going to look at Paul Millsap, and I'm going to go up from Paul Millsap to Joel Embiid against Milwaukee. I love that matchup, man. That's going to be nice. I really like that. Now, this lineup is very, very solid, but there's places we can go up from now. Now, we can try Tyreek Evans, see what our options are there. Our option, Wilson Chandler should be very good against Orlando. Keep that in mind, guys. Now, let's go ahead and put Evans back in here. He's the best for the price, I believe. He's got the upside that I love. Let's go ahead and go to Elfrid Payton and see who else I can get for that price tag. Ooh. Yeah, I might not be keeping Elfrid Payton because I love Jeff Teague against New Orleans. I love Millsap against New York, and I love Paul George against New Orleans, man. These matchups, man. Last time Paul George played New Orleans, he got 32.8, so that bothers me a little bit. So there, and Terrence Jones is a good defender down low. Paul George could be held a tad in check, which means Jeff Teague's gonna go off, man. Hey, I love Jeff Teague. I don't need to avoid him. Now, here's the lineup, guys. Real quick, I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible because it's real late. I want you guys to be able to get right into this. I don't want to spend too much time or make it too long because I know these games started early. This slate is early, so I want to make sure I give you guys this lineup real quick, and I'm going to do the next one too. I got Damian Lillard, Jody Meeks if Fournier is out, Tyreek Evans, Joel Embiid, Dwight Howard, Brogdon, Mr. K, and Jeff Teague, guys, okay? This is my lineup. I like it a lot. It's very solid throughout. You are taking a chance with Mr. K, so I would not play this in 50-50s or nothing like that. I would throw this in a tournament, okay? I would definitely throw this in a tournament. Now, let's save that. All right, let's go to lobby. Let's find that next game. Now, this is the slate at the top is what I'm talking about, the 5-game slate. Tomorrow or today, it's 12:44 where I am right now. So today, there's 5 games and it starts at 12 o'clock Central. The next slate I'm gonna do is the night slate, which is the 4-game slate, the other bigger one, right here. Let's go into it. It's got good $4 tourney, 300,000 top prize or total winnings. We got Westbrook, who just played, going against the Clippers. I like Chris Paul in this matchup, guys. We got, oh, goodness. We've got the Cleveland Cavaliers going against the Golden State Warriors, guys. This matchup is always great fantasy-wise, guys. Make sure you get a lot of players in both of those games. I really like that game for stacking. George Hill against Phoenix is a great matchup, man. I love George Hill, man. I love me some George Hill. You know what he's going to get you. He's a good cash play. He's not a good GPP play, but he's a good cash play, okay? He's very safe. He's a safe play to me, okay? Now, I'm not going to go too low here because there's some good options up here, guys. Now, I'm going Kyrie Irving against Golden State. Kyrie plays Golden State great. We all know that fucking nice performance he put on in the goddamn finals. I love Kyrie Irving. Last time I played him against Golden State, he went crazy. So let's go ahead and do it again. It is in Golden State, however. So I will be getting Golden State players as well. I would definitely consider going, I like Klay Thompson a lot, with Cleveland having their struggles at shooting guard defensively right now. So I really like Klay Thompson. I like Draymond Green. I do not like KD. He's going to be matched up with LeBron. I'm not playing KD much. But Draymond Green should have a great game, guys. Make sure you play Draymond Green. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put Draymond in right now. All right, there's Draymond in the lineup. Now, let's look at centers real quick. You guys know how I like centers. They've got Kevin Love really high up here. Really high. He's going to be matched up with your boy. He got 35 last time they played. Let's check real quick and see what Draymond got against Cleveland last time they played. He only got 26, so that's a little scary, and his performance has been a little shaky as of late. Let's check Kyrie Irving real quick, how he did against Golden State. Of course, he put up crazy numbers. Of course, we're keeping him. We're going to work things out as we go, all right? Batum against Boston is a great matchup. Batum has some big-ass games a lot of times, so he's very solid, guys. He's very, very solid. Klay Thompson against Cleveland, like I said, is a good play. Avery Bradley could possibly be out. He went through a full practice Sunday, but he remains questionable Monday. Keep updated on that situation. Like I've said before, guys are going against Utah's guards is the better way to go. George Hill's defense is decent. But Devin Booker should have a good matchup against Rodney Hood. I really like this matchup. He's been playing very well as of late. And their last 2 games have been at home, and they're still at home. It's a good matchup, guys. I really like Devin Booker in this matchup. Oladipo just played a bunch of minutes against last night. We've got Jeremy Lamb is out. He's going to sit out Monday against the Celtics. That means that Marco Bellinelli is going to get a lot of minutes. And Nicholas Batum is just going to get a ton of minutes, which is why he's 7,300. But let's take advantage of that. Now, at center spot, DeAndre Jordan against OKC is a beautiful matchup. I love it a lot. Rudy Gobert against Phoenix. I like that a lot. Al Horford against Charlotte. Love it. Zeller against Boston. Boston's been giving up a lot down low, man. Boston's been giving up a lot down low. Cody Zeller got 30-something last time they played. Tristan Thompson, how did he do against Golden State last game? Only got 20 points. I am fading. I do like the matchup with LeBron on KD though. I like LeBron more than I like KD, obviously. So I would go LeBron over me going KD, but that's all preference. If you guys feel another way, hey, I'm not against you guys. Like I said, the DFS squad, we all work together. We give our ideas. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Fantasy Houdini, Houdini. Anyways, let me just get back to this. Now, my favorite option here, guys. Let's check out Zaza Pachulia, how he did. Of course, he just doesn't play enough. He is not good enough. Amir Johnson. I like to go through everybody, just check them out, how they've been doing as of late, if they're going on hot streaks. Derek Favors against Phoenix is a great matchup, guys. Great matchup. His minutes have been going up. They're still at home. I see him playing a good amount of minutes, and for 4,900, the upside is there, guys. So I really like Derek Favors against Phoenix. The upside is there. He's still at home. He should get plenty minutes. Last time they played, LeBron James scored 60 against Golden State, but that was in Cleveland last time. Ooh, Kevin Durant went off against Cleveland last time. What? And they're in Golden State. I did not expect that. I totally forgot about that. I know that I played DFS that day, so I should have remembered that. But, whatever. Jay Crowder had a good game last game, and against Charlotte, that's a good matchup, man. I really like that matchup for Jay Crowder at home in Boston. And I like that game in general to be nicely involved with points-wise. It's going to get up there in points. Corver did well. I would not try to chase that if I were you. But he did do well. I would not chase that, though. I'm still worried about it. I need to see more out of him before I jump on that bandwagon. TJ Warren has not been doing much as of late. I will not be playing Bellinelli. Gordon Hayward against Phoenix is a great matchup, man. But I already have Derek Favors in. And it's back to the week, so Gordon Hayward's going to be doing his grading papers things. He's not going to be worried about it. So hey. Let's go ahead and put KD in, man. At home against Cleveland. Somewhere we're going to have to go real cheap, guys. We're getting to the point where we need to save some money. So, when it comes to cheap guys, Brandon Bass is a no. All right, we got Kaminsky against Boston. That's a good matchup. He only got 16 last time they played, however. We've got Enes Kanter against the Clippers. He just played tonight. I like Steven Adams tonight. I really do like Steven Adams a lot tonight. Let me go ahead and go down here to utility. You know what? Let me move Derek Favors. Let me put Steven Adams right here. I do like Steven Adams against the Clippers, man, because he runs power forward a lot. And that's a good position for him to be in. But I don't know, man. I need to save money. We need to save money. You know what? For now, guys, I'm going to go down from KD because I like to be more balanced in this. I don't want to go too crazy. Kyle Korver against Golden State is too much of a risk for me. My play here is Jay Crowder against Charlotte at home in Boston. I like that play. At the guard spot, let's see what we got here at the guard spot. Like I said, George Hill against Phoenix is a great play. That might actually be the play I end up going with. We got Booker against Utah. I like that matchup. Oladipo just played. I'm trying to fade him. Austin Rivers against OKC. Decent. He got held in check last time they played, though, so I would be careful on that aspect. All right, guys. Let's look here, man. Klay Thompson against Cleveland at 6,500 is not bad, but he doesn't have much of a – he has a ceiling, He doesn't go over a certain amount. I like Booker's upside against Utah. That's going to be a good game in Phoenix. I really like that, so let's go ahead and put him in. That leaves me with 18,500 and 3 picks to go. Let's go ahead and go Draymond. Why not? At home in Golden State. Instead of going KD, we're going to go ahead and go Draymond. Go down a little bit. Now at this, we have 10,900 left, so we got about 5,000 a person. Marvin Williams against Boston. Decent matchup. He got 24 last time they played. Olenek is hurt. He's unable to take part in Sunday's practice, which means he probably will miss it. Which means that's just going to be more for Jay Crowder. That's good for Crowder. That's good for Amir Johnson. Make sure you check back on that in the morning. That is good for Amir Johnson, guys. He will get more than 14 minutes. Trust me on that. So that's good. Make sure you check on Olenek's status. Ingles against Phoenix. Ingles can have his moments, man, where he's solid. Ingles has his moments for sure. But I'm going to have to go. Redick's been playing very well as of late, guys. But he's going to get stuck a little bit against OKC. That's going to be a tough game for him to handle. This slate is a harder slate to deal with, man. I mean, I guess the only option really is Korver against Golden State and just hope for the best. Because his price is just too low to pass up, and he has that 30-point upside. And this slate is a tough slate to deal with, man. It really is. There's not a lot of people I'm super confident in. Now let's go down to the 6,600. Like I said, guys, it still just does not excite me too much. I still like Adams. I have a good feeling about Adams having a good game here, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and do it. Klay Thompson, man, against Cleveland. Like I said, I want to be involved in this game. Here's the lineup. We got Kyrie Irving, Nicholas Batum, Jay Crowder, Draymond Green, Derek Favors, Devin Booker, Kyle Korver, and Klay Thompson. I love the Cleveland Golden State game, man. Be involved in that game. Also, the Utah Phoenix game is a good game. This is going to be a hard slate to set up, guys. I'm telling you, I struggled a little bit setting this. As you guys could see, I was setting this with you guys live. It's a little tough. You want to have Kyrie involved because this game is going to be a good game. Make sure you stack in this game, guys. Do not make the mistake and not get as many people as you can. Now, KD was a little too expensive to me, so what I did, I went down to Draymond Green against Cleveland. Tristan Thompson is the only guy down low to really help him out. I mean, else is gonna stop Draymond? Kevin Love. Come on. Let's take a moment of silence for Kevin Love's defense, guys. Yeah, he sucks. He's the most trash defender I've ever seen. He doesn't even try half the time. So, yeah, guys, there it is. There's the late slate lineup. Like always, guys, we've been killing it the last couple days. Like always, any questions, comment down below, questions and concerns. Make sure you thumbs up this video. I know the haters are going to thumbs down it, but it's okay. I love you guys too. I appreciate you. Let's make sure we comment down below questions and concerns. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you feel. I'm not going to judge you if you thumbs down because I know the haters from other DFS people are like, oh, screw DFS guys, screw you guys. Yeah, okay. So I understand. That's why I get negatives, and that's cool. It is what it is. So comment. Go ahead and hit me on Twitter at FantasyHoudini, Houdini. And that's where we get live. DFS Squad talks DFS all day long on my Twitter. Once again, at FantasyHoudini, Houdini. It's lit, and I'm out.